he can keep his locker room happy.
Absolutely. Well, there is one outside of Fountain that I wanted to pick your brain on that Tennessee and South Carolina both seem to be in a strong running for. It's running back Daniel Hill. Do you think he is a lean for South Carolina at the moment? Where do you think Daniel Hill is at this point in time?
I do think he's a South Carolina lean. I think he has been for a while. He's going to visit South Carolina the weekend of June 23rd, which is their big official visit weekend this month. They're going to have just about all of their current commitments visiting that weekend. And then some of their top targets like Daniel Hill, Dylan Stewart, Jordan Thomas, 4-star defensive tackle out of New Jersey. They're going to have several of those types on campus as well. But I do think the Gamecocks are in a good spot with Hill, but obviously they have to close the deal.
It's all about closing the deal now. And I mean, I think Alabama's obviously in there because he's an Alabama kid originally, right? Isn't he? Yeah. So it's going to be a tough one to get the kid out of Alabama, right?
Yeah, it's hard to know where he is on Alabama's board. They obviously have a lot of options at receiver and running back, it seems like every year. But he has visited there and is someone they've offered. But whether or not he's the same priority for Alabama that he is for South Carolina, I'm not sure.
When you look at South Carolina and just gauging where the fan base is at the moment, are South Carolina football fans thinking SEC East dark horse this fall, or are they just like, hey, our schedule's tough, which I'll ask you about in a little bit. Like, are they pretty realistic about it, or is there just because you have a lot of recruiting momentum at the moment and because of how last season ended, just about if you exclude the bowl game, which I think most folks really should at this point exclude whatever happens in these bowl games. Beating Clemson and Tennessee the way that they did, is it now like you have to make this jump, or are South Carolina fans pretty measured in like, look, this is where we're at. We have to go to Georgia. We have to go to Tennessee, like 8-4. Let's just